going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of All Around Boxing TV. My name is Johnny, and the year is winding down, guys. 2022 is just a couple hours away from us, and my last video is going to be about Leo Santa Cruz facing Keenan Carbajal. Now, I've been following Keenan Carbajal's career. I have a good relationship with him and his family. I hope they don't take this video wrong, but I'm just going to be talking about how I think Keenan Carbajal could either win or lose this fight, and how Leo Santa Cruz could either win or lose this fight. So let's get after it, guys. Now, to the new boxing fans that are just tuning into this channel, and if you don't know who Leo Santa Cruz is or Keenan Carbajal, what I want to do is talk about both fighter records. Now, Leo Santa Cruz's record consists of 37 wins with 19 KOs. He has 2 losses. One of those losses is from Gervonta Davis, and it's from a devastating knockout. He got uppercut, in front of his dad. Kind of messed him up mentally, and I'm saying that because I will talk about that later on the video. He has 1 draw. He is 33 years old. His height is 5'7.5", and his reach is 69 inches. Again, that's Leo Santa Cruz. Now, Keenan Carbajal's record consists of 23 wins with 15 KOs. He has 2 losses. One of those losses is a KO. He has 1 draw. Now, Keenan is 30 years old. He's been doing this for a while. Like I said, I've been watching his career since he started. So I know this fighter very well. His height is 5'10", so he's a tall featherweight. He's really, really tall and lengthy. His reach is not in the box rec, but he's a lengthy guy, guys. Keenan Carbajal, he's 5'10", man. He has the height, but he's tall and he's lengthy, and he's very smart and he has some power. But before I get into specifics, let's get into the next part of the video. This part of the video, I want to talk about how I think Leo Santa Cruz could either win or lose against Keenan Carbajal. Now, like I said earlier in the video, Leo Santa Cruz lost to Gervonta Tank Davis really, really bad. He got uppercut and KO'd in the 6th round, and it messed him up. It messed him up mentally. He was thinking about retiring. In the videos that I saw on Fight Hype, or I think it's Fight Hype, he was depressed. It jacked him up, and I totally understand that, because if I got knocked out like that, it probably would mess me up too. Getting hit isn't fun, guys, and he got knocked out really, really well. He got caught, right? And even worse, he got right in front of his dad. I felt so bad for Santa Cruz for losing that way, because he was doing really good in the fight, man. And I think he knows that. Now, I bring that up because that's a question he needs to answer to himself February 5th. Does he still want to do this? It's going to show in the ring. Everything shows in the ring. Like, is he all in? Is he 100% all in? Because even if Santa Cruz is just 99% in, that gives Keenan 1% chance of beating him. And when you're in that ring, you should not leave any chance of losing to your opponent. So that's the question he's going to answer to himself. Does he still want to do it? Did he do the proper training? Is he going to take risks? Is he afraid of getting hit? Right? That's a question he's going to answer to us, to the public as well, and to the experts, and to him, to his father, to everybody. That he needs to answer that February 5th. Now, what does Santa Cruz need to do to beat Keenan Carbajal? Is just be Leo Santa Cruz. That's all he needs to do. Not be afraid of getting hit. Throw 100 punches around. He's gonna get in the clinch. He's gonna get hit. He needs to not have flashbacks of Tank Davis's knockout, or even like getting hit good and just like being shocked from a good hit. He just needs to take it in the chin, because Santa Cruz, he has a nice chin. He fought Tank Davis, which is a bigger opponent, and he got caught. And I hope that didn't, first off, mess up his chin, but also I hope that didn't mess up his psyche and just the way he approaches a fighter when he's in that ring. So that's how I think Santa Cruz could either win or lose. If he's going to win, he's going to be himself. He's going to be himself. He's not going to be afraid. He's gonna take risk, and also he's gonna throw 100 punches around and just be himself. That's all. Leo Santa Cruz just needs to show up that day and be himself to beat Keenan Carbajal. Now, if he doesn't, if he's not all in, if he's timid, if he doesn't take chances, Keenan Carbajal has a chance, and I think he has a real good chance of beating Leo Santa Cruz. Now let's talk about how I think Keenan Carbajal could either win or lose this fight. Now, like I was saying earlier in the video, I've been following Keenan Carbajal's career. I've watched him live multiple times, and to the boxing fans that haven't watched all his, most of his fights, I'm gonna just tell you what I think about him. Keenan Carbajal, he has power. He's not fastest, right? He's not gonna outpunch Santa Cruz. That's not gonna happen. But he does have more power than Leo Santa Cruz. I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times. Keenan, he has a punch, and he also has a nice boxing IQ. He's trained by Danny Carbajal, and Danny Carbajal, he trained Michael Carbajal, which we all know Michael Carbajal is a legend here in Arizona, and so boxing's been in his life forever. So his IQ's there and his power's there. Now, how do I think Keenan Carbajal could win this fight? Like, how would I train Keenan Carbajal to fight Leo Santa Cruz? I would train him this way. Every punch needs to mean something. Especially, this is the most important, I think, punch in boxing, but in this fight for Keenan, a stiff jab, not a parry jab, not a weak jab, but a stiff jab. That jab needs to pop Santa Cruz's head back. He needs to pop it back every time. He needs to throw that jab more than his power punches. At least in the earlier rounds, that stiff jab is so important. I think that's going to be a key. If Keenan Carbajal wins this fight, that's going to be the punch that's key. Now, the other part, how I would train Keenan Carbajal to face Leo Santa Cruz, is to attack the body. And I don't mean throw a bunch of punches in the body. I mean, hit Santa Cruz is he's a world-class fighter, and he's a world champion. He knows how to. He's gonna get into Keenan Carbajal. He's a world champion, man. To be real honest with Keenan, and like I said, I hope you don't take this wrong. Keenan went from fighting D to C level fighters to a A level fighter. Now, can Keenan shut everyone up? Right? That's what I said in my last video. A lot of people have been criticizing him from about his opponents in the past, and he's not fighting. He hasn't fought B level fighters or even a A- level fighter. So this is Keenan's opportunity to shut everyone up, to say, hey, this is my time. Like he said in the video I interviewed him, this is my time, and he just needs to shut everyone up this fight. Now, Leo Santa Cruz, Keenan Carbajal, man, that stiff jab, the attack to the body, and that attack to the body needs to mean something. If he just throws 5 body punches around, they need to be with meaning. You guys see where I'm going? Keenan Carbajal, every punch needs to be lethal, needs to mean something. He needs to hurt Leo Santa Cruz, because that's what he has going. Think about it. Santa Cruz just got knocked out bad. So if he gets hit by a bunch of power punches all the time from Keenan Carbajal, if Santa Cruz's mentality is not all there, he's going to second guess going in. And let's say he doesn't. That's the way Keenan Carbajal just needs to punch too, because if he has the power that I think he does have, he's going to catch him. He's going to knock down or knock out Leo Santa Cruz, right? That's how I would train Keenan Carbajal to beat Leo Santa Cruz. Every punch needs to mean something. But the most important punch is going to be that stiff jab. I hope he's working on it. I hope he's working on that quick, stiff jab where he just pops Leo Santa Cruz's head back. I hope. Now, how do I see Keenan Carbajal losing? That's if Keenan Carbajal shows up the way he's been fighting these C-level, D-level fighters, he's going to get steamrolled. He's going to get steamrolled by Santa Cruz. And I hope he's prepared, because I don't think he's ever fought a fighter. Actually, no, he's never fought a fighter like Leo Santa Cruz. He's never been receiving 100 punches in his face, in his body, around. And do I see Santa Cruz knocking out Keenan Carbajal? No, I don't. Keenan Carbajal has a chin, man. He has a chin. I don't see him getting knocked out or even knocked down. But do I see a stoppage? Yes. And why do I say stoppage? Why do I pick that of how I think Keenan Carbajal is going to lose? Because Keenan Carbajal's never faced this volume of punches and this level of fighter. And if the moment overwhelms him, if the moment gets to him, and if the level of talent, if he's not ready for it, he will lose. I mean, that's me being honest, and I hope if you listen to this, the Carbajal family, they don't take it wrong, what I'm saying. I'm giving both sides, guys. Giving both sides of how I think he'll win, lose, or how Santa Cruz can win or lose. Now, that's how I think Keenan could either win, is either by the stiff jab. I will say that a stiff jab is so important in that fight. If I'm Keenan Carbajal, that's what I'm going to throw. If I'm Keenan, I'm throwing that punch from round 1 to 10. I don't care if I'm losing. That stiff jab is gonna win him the fight. Or either gonna keep him 10 rounds for his decision. That stiff jab, I think, is so important for him. And also, strong body punches. Strong body punches. Because Keenan, man, you have the power. I've seen it. It's just, it's your time to show it and to shut everyone up, like I said in my last video. But like I said, if he's not ready for the moment, it's gonna show. It's gonna show right away. And I think it's gonna go 10 rounds. I don't think it's either stoppage or go all 10 rounds, but it's gonna be pretty rough for Keenan if he loses. But that's just how I think both fighters could either win or lose, guys. I hope Keenan Carbajal wins, man. I have faith in him. I think if he wins, it's going to be a knockout. And I believe, if he wins that fight, he's going to have knockout of the night. And it could change his life, man. It could change his life. It could change his whole career, and I hope it does. I hope he pulls it off. I know he's working hard for this moment, and his family is right behind him. And I'm really excited for this fight, for him, and also for the other AZ fighters like Abel Ramos, and also Carlos Castro that are in the undercard. And I'll give my predictions on them in a later video. But guys, thank you so much for staying the whole video. I hope everyone has a good 2022. All Around Boxing is working on a lot of big things here in Arizona, and I will announce those next year. But I hope everyone has a safe night. Again, please like, share, comment, subscribe to All Around Boxing TV, and I'll see you guys next year, guys.